My name is Tina. I'm a performer and dancer from Texas, and I like to light things on fire. In this episode, we're gonna light some things on fire. I've got a couple clippings from my last haircut and a few hair products that I want to try out to see if they're going to catch on fire any faster than my hair normally would if it were up in my regular updo. So first I'm going to try out hair that doesn't have anything on it, and I've got a pan so that I can do it up close and show you how that catches on fire, and I can also look at it later and count the seconds to see if it ignites any faster. And then I'm going to try hairspray. I have two options. One is the option I use when I'm not performing, and it is a flexible control Garnier anti-humidity spray, and it has alcohol in it. And then the other one I found at the beauty supply store yesterday, and it is alcohol free, which is interesting. The sales associate told me that the alcohol makes it dry out hair quicker, but it also keeps it from being sticky. So when I spray it in my hair, and I haven't tried it yet so I don't know, when I spray it in my hair it should come out sticky, but then once it dries it should not be sticky, just like a regular hairspray. On the back of it, it does say that it's flammable until dried, which leads me to believe that maybe when it's dried it's not that flammable. I also have a product also by the same brand, Kendra, and it is a clear paste, kind of like a pomade that I could use if I were braiding my hair in a fire performing updo. So let's get started. First, I'd like to say that you should not try this at home if you don't have any experience putting out fires. I have an extinguisher ready to go, and I also have safety goggles to make sure nothing's going to get in my eyes. I also have an assistant who's helping me. Hi, assistant! Okay, here we go. Now we're ready to light some things on fire. This is experiment number 1, and it is just plain hair. So nothing on it. It was recently washed and conditioned, but otherwise no products. Smells terrible. Sizzles. Even the dog doesn't like it. Burned and curled. And you may have experienced this if you've ever singed like the edges of your hair just a little bit with a wick. Smells just as bad as the first one. This is kind of not that impressive. It looks very similar. Kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alcohol free. Go with a lot of wispies. Ooh, that's smokier. It's entirely possible that by like an hour it's not quite as noticeable as like waiting 3 or 4 minutes and then lighting it on fire, but this is sort of like worst case scenario, right? Like this is the product I would have in my bag for last minute fixes and what have you that I might be tempted to use right before a show. Well, that looks just about the same as the other one. Let's take a look up close. Gross and cool. You're my last hope, pomade. It'd be awkward if I have to return everything. Yeah, I'm not satisfied with this product because I tried to light it on fire and it didn't hold up to my backyard experiment tests. So, can I get my money back? I have the receipt. This one lights on fire and stays on fire, kind of in a melty way. That's not good. We don't want that. Still on fire.
Conclusions. Plain hair might still be best, but alcohol-based hairsprays come close to producing the same results. The alcohol-free hairspray as well as the hair paste I tried produced more smoke, and the paste stays on fire longer, so you don't feel comfortable using them for fire performance. However, I think I might keep the paste around for non-fire braiding because of how well it tamed the frizz on my hair sample. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe!
And safety person. It's important to have a safety person. This is Gaia. Hey Gaia. What you doing under there? Does my hair smell bad? I see you wagging your tail.